Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. It's ShayLifetimeStory, and I'm back here again, where we are here to expand our self-awareness and our ascension journey. Thank you for coming to this space. Hey y'all, I miss y'all so much. So today I wanted to come talk to you guys. Just come share a little bit of information that I just came across and I felt like I should share with the collective. So today I want to come talk to you guys a little bit about adulthood, right? And the topic I want to speak on is the healing childhood experiences. So I want to talk about how a part of life is you actually healing your childhood experiences. Whether your experiences were good or bad, you will soon realize as you move from a young adult to a preteen to a young adult and then fully into an adult that you are being experiencing and triggered by different experiences in your life that happened to you from your past. Childhood things that you've experienced, whether it weighed you down or if it's something that uplifted you. So today I want to talk about the beginning of how you can correct this childhood healing process, whether it's good or bad, by just setting up certain routine and patterns from the beginning on helping assist a young adult once they get in their adult years on allowing that childhood healing process to be more easier, because regardless of you dealing and healing good trauma or bad trauma, we all are going to be healing some type of trauma, right? And with the good trauma is you accepting. With all of trauma, you really is just accepting yourself. You're being happy and accepting all the realities a part of yourself. One thing I want to talk about is mothers. When you are bringing a child into this world, your responsibility is to help assist the child with understanding their healing process of mental and physical, right? And so you have the emotional as well. You have to understand it's important for you to allow the child to understand how they feel mentally and emotionally so that they can move more at ease in life, knowing what is their responsibilities and what is the things that they need to focus on. A lot of times if a child is raised in an environment where they don't have their mental and physical in alignment, they can grow up as a young adult and be so out of dysfunction and distraction towards what does truly matter in their life to achieve the things that they know they want and that they desire. And so one thing I want to talk about is understanding as a parent, you have to put your emotions aside. I don't know if a lot of parents want to hear this, but y'all know I'm going to say it because I love talking to my parents. Parents, y'all have to put y'all emotions aside, because when you bring a child into the world, it's very important that you understand the child needs to understand their own emotions before trying to drag down their own life to try to figure out why you could be sucking your teeth right now, or why you could be stumping your feet or being uh aggressive with them at a very youthful age, with them not even understanding why you could be rolling your eyes or calling them out of their name or telling them to go on corners, right? And I'm not saying parents don't chastise your kids. I'm all with you, making sure your child is in order and your child is acting in an appropriate way on their age based on how they're trying to live out their life. But understand, based on every child, the things that they do in their life, their consequences is based on what they decided to do for themselves. You're not responsible for them acting out decisions that they literally thought out for themselves, right? And so this is where we have to understand that even if, because I was recently in a live where we were talking about the importance of single parenting needing to be more understood, as it is bringing an imbalance in our community when you're raising up kids. When you raise a child up in a single parent, whether there is a man single parent or a female single parent, you're allowing the child to be in a space where they're missing the opposite energy, right? And so a lot of times when a child is either missing these energy, they lack those energy as they grow up to become a young adult, and they try to seek those things from the wrong places and spaces, just not being in awareness of how they're supposed to be going about it. Okay. So, for example, I would like to talk a little bit about, y'all know I talk about the single motherhood and how we have a community of people always screaming out, I'm a single mother, based on them feeling like they don't want to be with the man who they may have made a decision to have the child with. Rather, if, let's take accountability, women, you may have had a baby with somebody who was probably having a baby with somebody else already. Okay, I'll keep that quiet. And then secondly, men, you may have had a baby with a woman that you knew was not even ready to be responsible to be in a committed relationship, let alone with you. And then you think bringing a baby in the world was a part of that responsibility. This is where I always say we all have to take accountability, divine masculine, divine feminine, because we have to be more accountable about where we're allowing ourselves to actually be reminded that, hey, childhood healing is very much needed. Because if you don't heal your part of yourself, when you realizing you getting and receiving the same thing from people around you based on you not loving yourself. And so even with, like I say, the men who come to these women and have babies with women who may have already had babies with prior people, even around the same time, whether that is them dealing with another relationship or not, women have their own responsibilities of knowing if you want to engage with a man who already got something going on, or if you want to step back and respect sisterhood and allow yourself to move forward into the direction of you building your own house and your own family with somebody that you know is really ready to build union and community, right? So because I understand that, I understand that it's very important that it, on a collective level, divine masculine and feminine, take responsibilities of who you're trying to build a family with. Who are you allowing in your environment? What are y'all speaking on? What are the conversations that y'all are willing to bring upon y'all relationships? Because once y'all make a decision to have and bring birth a child in this reality, and y'all think that having a single mentality is good to bring this child in the world, you really are causing a little bit of confusion. I'm gonna be very much honest to you. Because if you're a divine masculine raising a divine feminine, and the child never get to see a feminine energy, let alone a healed feminine energy that can show them how to be submissive, so that they can be in a space where there would be a man there that wants to serve them. This is where y'all have to take accountability, whether y'all think I'm right or wrong. A true divine feminine, when she's in her true divine feminine space, you're always at ease to attract the right man in your life, or the right men's in your life that is willing to help and assist you in the right direction. Whether if you're doing something with them physically, it don't even have to be on a deep level. Honestly, it could be you dealing with simply as your father. When you have a divine masculine in your life as your father is always the first one that you'll want to call to for your help and support, outside of you being married and you have a man. Once you, for divine feminine, once you have a man, you're married by your man, of course your father's going to be looking forward to the next man in your life to take step and take heed on allowing him to relax and take a responsibility of coming to save you. But not even down to that. Sometimes divine feminine, you guys, I know y'all experience, you go to the store, you go to the gas station, men's around you want to help you put up your grocery for you. Men want to help grab high things off of shelves for you to help assist you. That's you working in your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is always working to assist and support you when you're ready to work in that energy. But when you have this woman mentality of not only being single-minded, but like being a woman, but you also being single-minded, like I don't need no man, my child don't need a father around them, I can raise my kids all by myself because I got this. You're blocking out of the reality of a woman's not supposed to do it all by herself. A woman is full of emotions. So because a woman is full of emotion, it's going to take time for her to sit back and analyze what emotions she's experiencing and how to get these things comparted in the right direction. This is for my divine feminine. And so it's very important that you understand, raise your kids in a balanced family, a balanced union, so that you can allow yourself to have the child receive perspectives from both sexes. And understanding both sexes carry the masculine and divine feminine energy. This is why, like I said, you have divine feminists who live in this reality of, I'm going to raise my child by myself. I'm not going to have the daddy have nothing to do with the daddy to help assist my child. I don't need him. But if a father figure, I know for me, if the father want to come help assist their child, whether me and the father got a good connection or not, I'm going to let that child be with their father if I know it's by good means and this father is trying to help uplift and guide our child in the right direction. Women and men, y'all have to learn how to put y'all pride aside, because like I always say, once you have a child, it's no longer about you. It's about the child life and where the child see their life going in the direction of where they want to go and the things that they want to accomplish. Okay? Understanding that you don't have to take heat for everything that, yes, you created, but it's on other people around you to play a part in this as well. And with them playing a part, y'all create better children. And I'm not saying there are a whole bunch of bad kids out of here. No, there's very good kids out here who are standing by business. They have a business. They have their finances together. They're building communities in the right places and spaces. But one thing y'all know, I always say, make sure your stuff is in order before you try to go build on a community that you can't even help yourself in. Especially for the divine masculines. This is why it's so important that like I say, have these balanced household, divine feminine and masculine, because when a man is in a lack of awareness of how to get his finances on his own because his mother did it for him his whole life, whether it was her trying to go out there and get those nice high-end clothes and shoes to make him feel good because maybe he was being bullied by people at school, or maybe the people who he hang around like cousins or people who he feel like his friends maybe got these things, so he feel like he don't feel worthy. Correct that child by not only you parents giving that child confidence, but understanding to teach the child they have confidence within themselves, and you show them by example that, hey, mommy have confidence within herself and papa have confidence within himself to go after the things that he want, that he desire. Look how he carry himself, look how he carry his bills, his necessities. One thing we got to speak on, understanding a real union, a real community, understand that your necessities and the things that come for your importance to keep you surviving on a day-to-day basis is more important than you understanding about looking good on the outside clothes wise or like shoes wise. You could wear a $50 outfit and still feel like you dressed in a $1,500 outfit, because you understand your value within self is that, look at the knowledge I carry within myself about how I move. And so with this adulthood healing your childhood trauma, you will understand within yourself, if you really want to heal yourself, allow your children to heal through you by you allowing them to understand the process of being themselves. A lot of time, I know y'all see kids be writing and scribbling all over the wall. Y'all be about to have a heart attack. Teach the child how to write on the paper. Teach them how to use colors and connect them to shapes. I can guarantee you guys, if you guys start that between the age of 3 up until however long they can continue to write and do colors and match them together, you will expand your child awareness to a more expansive way. Because everybody know, if you know anything about astrology, everything starts from shapes and numbers. So once you understand the shapes and the numbers, you can understand math and science and literature and all these different things that's supposed to be more deeper to the mind, which is the unseen. Okay. And so once you understand that, hey, you allowing the child to tap into that, not only that, you allowing them to tap into their gift. Your child might one day be a painter. Your child might one day be a creator who create clothes, who create books, who build on homes. You never know. This is why it's important for you to teach your child their simple gifts of things that they already use on a day-to-day basis that y'all might be trying to distract them from, and allow them to do it more. Okay, because y'all have to understand, during your adulthood, you may be triggered and bothered by certain things in your life that's not in alignment to where you at, but understand those are just triggers from your childhood experiences. Allow yourself to heal through those experiences by walking in love, walking in a new way of looking at things, even if it's your children triggering you or people around you, and allow yourself to focus on what truly does matter, because through your childhood experiences, you may not have had as much control that you have right now. And so understand what you have in control now to make a change. Take heed to it. Okay, because we all want to be in a space where we understand we could bounce back from everything. Teach your child from a young age that they can bounce back from everything. When you understanding that the confidence within oneself, even if sometimes you feel down, sometimes you feel like you're not able to achieve what you think you have to achieve, bounce back into, no, I got confidence within myself because God is within me. And you show your child that by walking in that clarity. If you see your child down, too many of y'all walk past y'all kids be having hoodies on their head, y'all don't say nothing, y'all just act like y'all don't see it. Take accountability and ask that child what is going on, and allow that child to express to you, whether this is your child or this is somebody around you. Young adults, let's take the time out of our lives to help other people around us express what they feel, because a lot of us need this expression, whether this is men and women. So I love y'all, and I hope y'all really understand. I speak with passion, not against y'all to hurt y'all. I'm just expressing what I know we all need to hear on a collective level. So I hope you guys actually enjoy this talk, because I love talking on all levels. The next time I come back, we will be talking about bouncing back from mistakes, because we all have mistakes. We all have our ups and downs. And we're also going to be talking about the importance of teaching your child credit to show them the prime example of the bounce back. Whether if your credit may drop sometime and you may realize you got to make another decision to increase your credit in a different way, hey, that's a bounce back. We all have those opportunities. So I'll see you guys on the next pep talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys later.